Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we unpack the messy details of corporate filings to give you the real story behind the headlines. Today we are diving into a very recent report from LanzaTech Global Incorporated, which I think might have some interesting tidbits about their financial health and future prospects. So what is the big news here? Well, LanzaTech Global Incorporated dropped a report on the 31st of March 2026 detailing their financial results for the fourth quarter and the full fiscal year ending the 31st of December 2025. Now, usually these reports can be a bit dry, but they often contain the pulse of a company's performance. We are going to focus on what really matters in this filing, and try to see what is really going on behind their common stock and warrants. LanzaTech Global Incorporated is a company that has been in the news lately. Some reports touch on things like their price to book ratio, and even a reverse stock split plan to comply with NASDAQ rules. They've also been making moves with financing arrangements, like a recent one with Brookfield. This context is important because it tells us the company is actively managing its financial standing and navigating market demands. Scroll United States Securities and Exchange Commission. Scroll this document is filed with the US Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC. Its purpose is to keep investors informed about important company events and financial conditions. LanzaTech Global Incorporated has common stock trading under the ticker symbol LNZAW on the NASDAQ. They also have warrants trading under LNZAW. The par value for their common stock is a very tiny fraction of a cent. The main point of this filing is to announce their financial results. LanzaTech Global Incorporated put out a press release on the 31st of March 2026 to share their performance data for the fourth quarter and the entire year of 2025. Think of this as their official financial report card for that period. This section tells us what other documents are attached to this report. The most important one for us is Exhibit 99.1, which is the actual earnings press release from LanzaTech Global Incorporated dated the 31st of March 2026. This is where the detailed numbers and management's commentary will be. Here is the press release itself. LanzaTech Global Incorporated shared their fourth quarter and full year 2025 earnings. While the actual numbers from the press release exhibiting 99.1 are not directly contained within this 8K filing itself, we understand that this document serves as the official notification that these results have been released to the public. And this last exhibit is the cover page interactive data file. This is basically a digital version of the report's main page that is designed to be read by computers, making it easier to process and analyze the financial data. This signature indicates that the report has been properly submitted and authorized by the company. Marianne Maas, Interim General Counsel, has signed off on this filing. This is a standard procedure to ensure the accuracy and legitimacy of the submitted information. Now let's try to infer some of the story based on what we know about LanzaTech Global Incorporated and the typical contents of these earnings releases. Since we don't have the direct financial tables from the press release here, we'll have to analyze based on the typical information shared. Companies usually highlight revenue growth, cost management, and profitability in these reports. Given the news about a reverse stock split to meet NASDAQ compliance, it is possible they were facing some financial pressure or looking to boost their stock price. If LanzaTech Global Incorporated is reporting on the full year 2025, we would expect to see trends in their top line revenue and bottom line profit or loss. Importantly, we'd look for comparisons to 2024. Did their sales increase or decrease? Were they able to control their expenses and turn those sales into a profit, or did they continue to post losses? Companies in sectors like waste management and advanced materials, which LanzaTech operates in, often face challenges with scaling production costs and achieving profitability. The fact that they are dealing with NASDAQ compliance issues suggests that the stock price might have been below the required threshold for some time. This often happens when a company isn't meeting investors' expectations financially. The mention of warrants also means there are other financial instruments out there that could dilute existing shareholders if exercised. Looking at the broader picture, LanzaTech Global Incorporated is operating in a space that has significant growth potential, but also requires substantial investment and operational efficiency. Companies that can effectively convert waste into valuable products like fuels and chemicals have a strong environmental and economic proposition. However, the journey from innovation to consistent profitability can be long and challenging. So what is my take on this? Without the specific numbers from Exhibit 99.1, it is hard to give a definite verdict. However, the context of NASDAQ compliance issues and past financing restructuring suggests that LanzaTech Global Incorporated is likely in a phase of operational and financial optimization. The company's direction will heavily depend on its ability to scale its technology efficiently, attract significant customers, and achieve consistent positive cash flow. A key risk remains the long-term viability of their technology in a competitive market and their ability to secure ongoing funding if profitability is not yet achieved. The company's strength lies in its innovative approach to sustainability, while its weakness might be its current stage of development and financial execution. What do you think about LanzaTech Global Incorporated's situation? Do you see these filings as a sign of resilience or an indication of ongoing challenges? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this breakdown helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more dives into corporate filings. And don't forget to join our Discord community linked in the description if you want to continue the conversation. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.